So today I'm going to demonstrate how to couch multiple strands of metallic soft twist. And I'm working on the Raymond Crawford Autumn Train Car. We're going to use the soft twist to outline the outer rims of these wheels. I've taken a large eye needle and threaded the soft twist through, and I'm going to use that to sink the end to the back of the canvas. So there are two ways to secure your soft twist on the back of the canvas, and the first one is to, believe it or not, use a small knot. And we've got some little frayed edges here. Those will be cut off. I'm just going to tie a knot and then pull it and let it sit right there on the back of the canvas. Okay, so I've taken now a sharp needle. This is a number 26, and I've threaded a length of Kreinik number 4 braid in a copper color that matches the twist, the soft twist copper. And I'll bring that up to the front of the canvas. And I'm going to use this thread to make the tacking stitches. So basically, you're just going to be taking small stitches at a 90-degree angle to the metallic soft twist. And you're going to use that to just tack that in place around the outer edge of the wheel. And you want to use a sharp needle because you may need to split the canvas threads in order to keep your tacking stitches in the correct place so that you have a nice curve on the metallic soft twist. Try not to pull too tight on your tacking stitches. You don't want to pull it to the back of the canvas. You just want to leave it sitting nicely on top. So I've got the first line of soft twist in, and I'm coming up to where I began. And to bring the second line, again, you're going to lay it right on top of the canvas along the curve. And now you're going to bring your needle up between the two rows, and you're going to bring it straight up from the canvas. When you take your needle down, you're going to want to use it at a very shallow angle here. And this is where the sharp point comes in handy. And that is going to just tuck that second row right up next to the first row. So again, I'm bringing my needle up between the two at a straight angle and then going back into the canvas at a very shallow angle. And that brings it up a little closer. And we would just continue that process all the way around. And as you lay your thread, continue to just tuck it into place right up next to where you want it to go, and use your couching thread to secure it nice and tight to the first row. So I finished my rows of soft twist. In this case, I've used 4 rows. You may need 3, you may need 5. Do as many as you need to get the coverage that you like around the wheel. And now we're going to end the thread. So I've, again, using a large eye needle, I've got my soft twist threaded through, and I'm going to sink that again to the back of the canvas. And I will take a final couple of tacking stitches to keep it in place. And I will show you now how to end off the thread and secure it on the back of the canvas. So here's the cut length of thread, and I'm just going to lay it down, and I'll use the remainder of the Kreinik braid to just whip stitch it down on the back through some previous stitching. And I'm just going to go however many times I need to get it nice and flat and secure. And you can see that it is already beginning to sit quite nicely. And once you have that in place, you can go back a few times. Maybe again use the sharp needle to pierce the thread and split the thread. You know how hard it is to pull out some stitching when you have inadvertently split a thread. Well, in this case, make it work for you. Make it secure that thread on the back. And then once you're done, all you need to do is snip off the edges. And you're done. And there is your completed wheel. I hope you have enjoyed this video. This is a supplement to the stitch guide for the Autumn Train by Raymond Crawford. And keep on happy stitching.